Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518, welcoming you back to another edition of World War II Leader by DVG Dan Fierson Games. We go back to Tiger Leader after going ahead and playing an adequate showing in the Battle of the Atlantic in U-Boat Leader, and we will return to U-Boat Leader after this campaign. We go back to Tiger Leader as the Germans are continuing their invasion of Poland, and this is the Poland Mokra campaign, 1939. I'll show you the cards here. So that's what we're going to be facing in the next 3 weeks, and the objective I decided to take was cutoff. So it's a different objective, but it's also a 3-week campaign for Poland Mokra. This is a little interesting. In this campaign, we cannot purchase light armor and artillery units. So we have no light armor artillery units available. It is another introductory campaign played on the European map tiles. We start with 60 SO points plus 15 from the campaign. We get no weekly SO points throughout the week. We're cut off from our supplies. So, but the thing about it is the Polish only had about 23 battalion points to spend, and these are the battalions that were randomly dealt. Tony's Board Life joins us here for Little Tiger Leader. And in order for us to get some SO points, we have to destroy battalions. So this is going to be a pretty interesting campaign here. So this is the Mokra campaign, 1939. And this is the first week. And this first week, I'm actually going to try to play 3 battles and to try to eliminate the 3 units in the front, which were dismounted troops, scout group, and the forward base. The battle we're going to play today is going to be against 10A, and that's going to be against the dismounted troops, which is here. And the Polish have 4 half tracks, 4 trucks, and 6 rifle teams. And in this battle, I pretty much decided against a high explosive attack force. We have 1 experienced rifle team, which is 1,002. We have 1 experienced machine gun team, which is 1,006. We have 1 rifle team, which is 9,002. We have 1 machine gun team, which is 922. And then we have 1 Panzer I, which is 151, which is over here. So we're going to go. So pretty much everybody we're playing against in this battle is mostly HE. Mostly HE, a couple of armor piercings, and that's what the rifle teams are for, to take care of the armor piercing. Well, meanwhile, the machine gun teams and the Panzer Is are going to deal with the we're going to deal with the high explosive units. So this is our battle today, and we've drawn a road map. Pretty much, I kind of choose the layout, not the layout, but the tiles that I want for the battle, and then I randomly place them. So this is how it's starting. We have our forces up here, and we have our 1 tank remaining down here. We've got some pretty good commanders. I think this time I really chose the right commanders for each unit for this campaign in Poland. So we are about to see how well I do here. Allied air support, we always draw the special condition card. And once again, for the 2nd straight campaign, Allied air support, you cannot use trucks or scouts, is again drawn on the first week of the campaign. This was drawn in the first week of Poland 39. It is now drawn for the first week of Poland Mokra 39. So once again, I have no trucks or scouts that I can use in this battle. Now, we've not drawn the event cards yet, and we are about to draw them at this moment. So I've already placed the turn counter. We placed it 20 times. I know you're supposed to play the event card before this, but I had to go ahead and get this board set up so we could begin play, because we really just want to watch the battle. Setup is great, but we really just want to get to the battle. Right, guys? Yeah, kind of figured that. So let's see how we're going to do today. So our first event card for the beginning of the battle is Inspiring Leader. Add a total of 2 command tactic counters to your highest skill level participating commander. Oh, that's nice. So I get an extra 2 command tactic counters. And my highest experienced commander is actually my experienced rifle team commander, and it is Fader. He is green, so he's going to get an extra 2 more command counters. That could be huge. That could be huge as we move forward into it. So he's got 3 tactics on experienced rifle team 1002. He's got 3 tactics. So now most of these guys are cautious, so they're not going to be able. Two of these guys are cautious, so they won't be able to attack, move and attack at the same time. But let's see how we do today. So we're ready to begin here. So the friendly units were placed, the enemy units were placed. We have advanced, and we can see that that 2 Polish rifle teams are here. They have this rifle team already in the bocage, so we have to get to at least range 1 in order to do damage. He's got mostly trucks and half tracks, so and half tracks. So the good news is that the Panzer I that's down here, he's really not going to be he probably's got to worry about the rifle teams, but the Panzer I should kind of have carte blanche as to who he wants to go after. Now we got to roll to see how aggressive the Polish are going to be. So we go back to Poland Mokra 1939, and we have to roll on a D6 or a D10 to see how aggressive they're going to be. So we roll, and it comes up a 4, so it is going to be a D6. So they're not going to be that aggressive. So we have our D6 ready to go. And yes, as Tony's Board Life says, it is Tiger Leader time. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this little adventure as we get ready to play. So first up, now we begin turn number 1. And we got fast move and attack. We have nobody fast on our group, and I'm not going to use any tactics at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and we go straight to the roll. So we go roll to the enemy move. So we're not going to fast. We're going to stay right where we're at, and we're going to see what he's going to do. So enemy tactical movement. He's rolling a D6. Yeah, really. And he gets a 6, so they're going to move in pretty quick here. So the tactical move is going to be a 5 to 6 on this first roll. So let's see what we get. So tank, AT, and armored cars there are none in this dismounted troops formation for the Polish. So then we go to rifle, half, and machine gun. Rifle says advance to cover, and rifles treat these orders as AP advance. So so what they do is rifles treat these orders as AP advance, which means that they advance against armor piercing units. So instead of advance to cover for the rifle units, it's armor piercing advance when at range 1 to an AP target. But they're not, so it's going to be advance to cover for them. So let's see these two. So let's see. Brian Patterson joins us here. So let's see. So we got this rifle group. There's no cover for him to go to if he moves to a road. So he is going to stay put and he will not attack. This rifle unit, the same way. There's no cover here, so he will not attack. As advance to cover, of course. If there is no cover for them to advance to, they hold. If the units get, if the one hex closer, the closest friendly unit has cover. If none of the adjacent unit hexes have cover, the advances do not move. This rifle group is already in a bocage, but there's no cover for him to move, so he will not move. And, of course, he's out of range, so he can't attack anything. This next rifle group, there really is no cover for him to go to. This has got one tree, so I'm going to say that's a clear space. That's not cover, so he will stay put and not move. Now, these rifle units, however, can move into the bocage, and they will do that. So this unit will move into bocage. He will not attack because he's not in range of anything. This rifle unit will also move into the bocage, and he will also not attack. Now we go to the half tracks. They also advance to cover. There is no cover them move here. This has got two clumps. I'm going to say this is light cover, but he's not going to move, so he'll stay put. This half track will not move. This half track will move into the bocage area because it is cover. He is 1 hex away, so he can't attack anything. This half track as well. So a lot of these guys are going into the bocage, which kind of makes sense, I guess, to hold for cover. And that's it. They have no machine gun units. Then we go to truck. Truck is a cautious advance. The trucks are a cautious advance. Now, cautious advance only move the enemy unit into an adjacent hex that is 1 hex closer to the closest friendly unit if the unit cannot be attacked in the new hex. Well, none of these guys can be moved into the new hex. They can't be attacked here by anybody. So that means this truck will move into here as well, because he can't be attacked, at least on this turn. This truck will move into I think he would move into cover. Let's see if the unit can be attacked in the new hex. He's going to move if those units at different levels of cover. Move the unit to the hex with the heaviest cover. So this truck is going to move into here. So will this truck. So pretty much everybody is in this bocage area right now. Everybody's in this bocage area. So everybody's there. This truck, cautious advance, he will advance because he cannot be attacked in this hex. And that is the Polish movement. So that is the Polish movement. There is no enemy actions. They can't attack anybody. So it is that. So their turn is done. So we'll go ahead and reset. And now it's our turn. So slow move and attack. Well, I got some extra tactics thanks to the captain of the experienced rifle team 1002. So we got a good chance here to maybe knock out a few units on the first turn. As you can tell, we are outnumbered. Absolutely. We're definitely outnumbered here as we're taking on Polish dismounted troops in the front. So we're going on our first week. We're going to go after all 3 of these units there, the front. And I decided to take on the dismounted troops first. There were 2 victory points. So let's see what we're going to do. Well, our first turn, we have the Panzer I, and he is going to move and stop because he cannot attack anybody from a hex range of 2. We're then going to move. We're going to move 1006, the experienced machine gun team, into here. And he is cautious, so we can't attack anyway. 922, we're also going to move closer. The regular machine gun team, he will not attack. I'm not going to do any stress to him. 1002, the experienced rifle team, he will move us here as well. And 902, which is the regular rifle team, we're going to move him in here. And we'll attack him here. So that pretty much is for our movement. The reason why I decided to move closer is I have 4 tactics I can use. 3 are on 1 guy. So we're going to see if we can take out at least the problem people in that bocage. So we got to see what we can do here. So that is the end of the first battle turn. We now move to the second. So now we go to fast move and attack. We don't have anybody fast because the commander I have for the armor is a slow. So we don't have anybody fast for any here, but we have tactics, and we're going to use them right now. The experienced machine gun team, 1006, is right here. He has a tactic, and we're going to use that tactic right now and fire into the bocage area. The experienced rifle team has an HE attack of 1. And we're going to have him go after this rifle team here. We got to take out, there are 3 rifle teams in there and a number of trucks. I'm really not concerned that much on the trucks. We got to take out the rifle teams. They are the problem in this unit of dismounted troops. The half tracks can be an issue, but you got to take out the rifle teams because the rifle teams are the only group that can hit the Panzer I. If we can take out the rifle teams, this Panzer I is going to go absolutely crazy. He can do whatever he wants and not worry about getting touched. So we got to take out the rifle teams. So our first, and since we're using a tactic, we'll be able to attack again, hopefully, depending on what these guys do. So we definitely have to go after the rifle teams. So 1006 is machine gun team. He's an HE attack of 1, which is an automatic hit. So we fire 2 into here. Fire 2 into here against this rifle team. Now, of course, the bocage gives him a little extra defense. So he has a defense of 2, and the bocage is a defense of +1. Yeah. Has a defense of +1. So he has a defense of +1. So this 1006 is 8. Its HE attack is a 1. He automatically hits the rifle team. So the rifle team has a 2 defense. He needs 3s to survive. And he got a 1, but he got an 8. And that 8 will not save him. And he's gone. So the Germans draw first blood. They eliminate a Polish rifle team. And his turn is done pretty much, but he does get to attack in slow, which is big. Next, we have now our experienced rifle team, 1002 here, has 3 tactics due to the inspiring leader. Add a total of 2 command tactic counters to your higher skill level participating commander. So he can give 2 tactics to somebody else. Well, 1002 is going to give 1 tactic. Is going to give 1 tactic to 922, which is a machine gun team. So he's going to use 1 command tactic to go ahead and give 922 a machine gun team. His HE attack is 2. He's going to attack this rifle team right here. So 922, his HE attack is 2, but the commander is Saltz. He's a recruit, so it's a -1. So it's a 3. So he needs 3s. He needs 3s to hit this rifle team here. So 922 needs 3s to hit the rifle team. He got a 1 and a 5. Well, he got 1 hit. Now the rifle team has a 2, but he's in the bocage of 3. A 3 or lower, he will survive. And he does. It's a 1. All right. So he survives. Can I use more than 1 tactic a turn if it's a command tactic? Let me see something on tactics. Because he's got more than 1. He could use another 1, I think. Can he? At the same, expend a tactic counter for the unit during either the fast or slow step. A commander is fast. Commander, that's a tactic. Command tactic. Let's see. Command tactic. The same as tactic of the unit. The commander uses a command tactic to allow a slow commander to attack during the fast move and attack phase. The slow commander can also attack again during this normal slow movement attack phase. So he gave a tactic. Can he give another one at the same? Can he give another one on the same turn? It doesn't say I can't. It doesn't say I can't. It doesn't say I can't. So I'm going to use another tactic and give it to another. I can give it to another unit, which I think I can. So we're going to use this 1. He will give another command tactic. And he is going to give that to. He's going to give that to 902. 902 is the other rifle team here. So 902 is the other rifle team. His HE attack is 6, but his commander gives him a +1, so it's a 5. So he's going to roll again. He's now going to try to go after this rifle guy. So it's a 902. So he needs 5s to hit him. And he got 2 9s. All right. He got him good there. Now he needs 2 3s in order to survive. Nope. He is gone. And he goes bye-bye. So another rifle team another Polish rifle team falls. Now The experienced rifle team, 1002, he has another tactic, and he will use that tactic on himself to fire. He's an experienced rifle team, so he will use that tactic on himself. So this is 1002. He's an experienced rifle team. His HE attack is 5 plus 1 is 4. And he's going to attack this rifle team here. So he needs 4s to hit that rifle team. And he got 2 3s. Ah! All right. That's not good. That's not good. That stunk. All right. Nobody else can. So all the tactics were used. So now that takes care of our fast moving attack. Now let's see what he's going to do. So he's rolling on the enemy tactical movement. It's a D6. It's a 5, and he's going to stay here, okay, in this level. So he's going to stay here. So again, tank, AT, and a car. There are none. So we go right to rifle. Rifle says advance to cover. None of them are going to advance because none of them are going to be in cover. So let's see what we got here. So let's start with this rifle unit. This rifle unit is not going to advance here because there's no cover for him to advance. So, and he can't attack, so he stays put. This rifle group, there's no cover for him to advance, and he's got nothing in his range, so he holds. This rifle team, again, can't advance into cover, so he holds. He's not in range of anything. This rifle group, he can't advance in anything, but he can attack. And he's got a 6, so he's going to go after the experienced machine gun team, so he's going to go after 1006 here. So this Polish rifle team is going to go after my 1006. He's going to go after my experienced machine gun team. He has 6s. He is 1 hex away, so he needs 6s or higher to hit. And he got a 3 and a 9, so 1 does hit. The defense for my machine gun range is a 3, and he took it. So let's see what he did. And it is immobile. So he's immobile, he can't move. So suffer 1 stress or cannot move next action, which is pretty much fine. He doesn't really need to move. He's actually where he needs to be. So his turn is done. His turn is done. All right. So 1006 is immobile. All right. So now we move on to, so all the rifles are done. So the half track, they advance to cover, but they're not going to advance because there's no cover for them to advance to. So this half track will stay put. He will stay put. No half tracks here. These 2 half tracks will not advance, but they do attack. They do attack. Now they are armored. They are going to attack. Their armor piercing is what hits them. So they would go after the highest armor piercing unit next to them, and that is going to be the experienced rifle team 1002. So they're going to attack this guy here. So they need 8s. And they got a 9 and a 0. You got to be kidding me. All right, a 9 and a 0. 1002. Their defense is a 4. And I don't get nothing. Unbelievable. Boy, that half track did a hell of a job on 1002. Let's see what we got. First one is a casualty. Second one is a casualty. You gotta be kidding me. He just eliminated the experienced rifle team. He just eliminated 1002. We just killed it. So my experienced rifle team just bought the farm. The commander is alive, but he's out. So I just lost 1002. Unbelievable. What rolls he got. And he's done with the attack. Now this half track, it's his turn next. He will not advance. And he will attack. He's AP, so he will go after 902. It's a rifle team that has a 7. So he'll attack this guy here. So he needs So he needs 8s in order to hit. And he got 1 hit with an 8. And the experienced rifle team's defense is a 2. But he survived with a 2, no hit, no damage. So this half track didn't do anything. 3. Now the trucks. Check. So they're done with the half tracks. Now the trucks. The trucks do a cautious advance. They will only advance if they cannot be attacked. This truck here, if he moves, he has to move closer to a friendly unit. If he moves here, he can be attacked. And he can't move here because he has to move closer. So he does not move. He cannot attack. These trucks will not move. They would be attacked, of course. So all of these trucks are now going to get a chance to fire at my units. So truck number 1 here has 8s. They go against the lowest high explosive, and that's going to be the experienced machine gun team, 1006. So they're all going to shoot at him. So the first truck has 8s, and he gets a hit. And my experienced 1006 has a defensive 3, and he takes a damage. And we are exposed. So now he is exposed. So now it's going to be +2 to hit him on the next turn. So this truck is done. Now this truck will fire for, it needs 8s. And he got a hit. And I need a defensive 3. And I took damage again. Suppressed. So now he can't fire. So now he cannot fire. And so this truck is done. And now this truck will attack him. Needs 8s. And he got, oh my God, they're rolling high. Jeez. Machine gun defense is 3. And he took only 1. And immobile. We was already immobile. We redraw. Mobile again. Oh my God. Commander killed in action. So far, these guys are getting some incredible rolls, and they just killed 1006's commander. So Ackerman, who was green, just got eliminated. Unbelievable. Boy, they hurt me on this turn. I still have the machine gun team, but I got hurt. So he got hurt, but he is dead. Well, let's see if we can get some payback here. And the problem is, your other commander can take over. I think that's one of the rules or something. The commander that got shot under him. So Fader will go overhead and take over for the experienced machine gun team, as these guys are gone. So Fader will take over. That's correct. Boy, that was expensive. And the thing about this campaign, Poland, Mokra, is with this cutoff, I don't get any SO points per week. The only way I get points is by destroying battalions. So I got to destroy 3 battalions to get 10 SO points. And here I am, I've already lost a unit. They got some very good rolls on that one. All right, that's our turn. That one hurt. That hurt. Okay, so now we reset them. And it's our turn. 1006, which is the machine gun team here, was immobile and was suppressed. So I'm going to remove that from him. But he can't attack, so he's not going to move. He can't move anyway. And since he can't move this turn, I now will also remove the immobile. So now he's just exposed now. He's just exposed. 922 is my machine gun team. His HE attack is 2. I got to take out this rifle team. I got to take it out. So 922 is going to attack the rifle team. And he is I need 3s to hit on him, the machine gun team. So, and the commander is -1. So 922 goes after the rifle team. We need 3s. And we get 2 hits on it. The rifle team, get 2 hits on it. The rifle team has a 2, but he's in a bocage, so he needs 3s. Nope, that will kill him, and boom, he is gone. So we eliminate another rifle team, and 922 did the job. Next up is 902. 902 is my regular rifle team, and his HE attack is a 6. Is a 6, and we're going to try to take out a truck. Take out a truck here. So we're going to try to take out a Polish truck force, a truck squad, I guess. So his rating is a 6, but he gets +1, so he needs 5s. Those are some inside pitch Cleveland rolls there. All right, so 902, he needs 5s to hit this truck. And we're useless. All right. So he misses. So all we have left now is the Panzer I. The Panzer I is going to move, and he is going to move here. Okay. And I'm not going to take the free movement on the road. I'm going to just keep him. I'm just going to keep him there because when you go on the road, you get a free move. So free road to road move. So I'm going to stay. Actually, you know what? I will take that, and I'm going to move over here to stay away from this here because I got to go ahead and try to take out one of these rifle guys over here. So he's going to move over here to try to deal with these guys. So 151 is my Panzer I. His HE attack is a 6, -1. Attack moving is a 7. So we need a 7 to hit these guys. So we need 7s to hit that rifle team. We got 2 hits, an 8 and a 0. The rifle team has a defensive 2. I'm going to say that's not light cover. I'm just going to say he's open. So we need 2s to survive, and he does not. And we got him. So if anything, we're taking out the most important Polish units in this force. And his attack is done. And now everybody resets. Now, hopefully these guys might want to retreat. But we'll see what happens there. I love it if they retreat out of the bocage. So we lost the commander, we lost Ackerman, and we lost our experienced rifle team, which really hurt. And our experienced machine gun team is still exposed. So we'll see what happens with him. We move on to battle turn 3. Battle turn 3, we're looking for fast move and attack. There isn't. So it is there. We roll for enemy movement. So let's see what they're gonna do on the D6. It's a 4. So they now move up a bit here. So now it's a 4. So let's see here. So tank, anti-tank armored car, there are none. Rifle, half, and machine gun. They have track adjacent cover. Well, adjacent cover. We'll do the half track first. We'll do the rifle first. This rifle squad, I'm going to say this is light cover here. So I think this rifle squad will move into adjacent cover. He'll move here. He cannot attack, so he stays put. This rifle squad There is no adjacent cover for him to go unless he retreats, but it's not a retreat. Let's see. At least I don't think so. That has adjacent hex that has cover. It says move the enemy unit to an adjacent hex that has cover. If none of the adjacent hexes cover, the unit does not move. It says move it to an adjacent hex that has cover. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean he could advance or attack. So you know what? I think he will retreat. He will retreat into this hex, which is cover. And he will not attack. So he retreats a little bit. He will not attack. There are no rifle teams over here. The half track will move into adjacent cover. This half track will move into here. And this half track will not move, so neither one of these guys will attack. This half track, there is no any stronger cover for them to move into because this is the best cover they're in. So there's nowhere for them to go, so they will stay put, but they will attack. So this half track here needs 8s. This half track needs 8s, and he's going to still attack 1006. He is exposed, so he needs 6s to hit him instead. And he got 1. He got 1, and 1006's defense is a 3. So does he avoid the hit? No, he does not. He's already exposed. Redo it. And once again, he's immobile. So again, he can't move. This half track here is not going to move. He has 8s. He'll still. Actually, you know what? He really shouldn't attacked him. He should have went after the armor piercing unit, which was the rifle team, which would be here. Because he has to attack the unit that's more dangerous to him. So instead, I'm going to put immobile on 902. I'm still going to allow the hit. So this unit now can't move. This half track will attack 902. And he's not exposed. He's not exposed, of course, so he needs 8s. And he got 1-9. And 902 has a defense of 2. And he survives, no damage. So we got away with that one. Now the 3 trucks. The trucks hold. They do not move here. They stay put. This truck will hold, but he cannot attack the Panzer. He cannot attack the Panzer I, because he has no armor piercing rating on him, and so he's probably going to be a dead duck from the Panzer I on the next turn, hopefully. So the Panzer, he cannot attack it, so he holds, no attack. These trucks, however, can attack. This will be the first attack. And they're going to go after it. Now, they will go after 1006 because they have the HE attack of 1. So he's exposed, so he needs 6s. And he got 1 hit. And he needs a 3 to survive, to not take a damage. He doesn't, of course. Luck with my die rolls. And he is now immobile. So again, he can't move. This truck here will attack next. Also 1006. He's exposed, so we need 6s. And he got 7s and 8, a 7 and an 8. 1006 defense is a 3. And he takes both hits. How about that? And he's already exposed. I'll put that to the side. And he takes 1 casualty. And he's suppressed, so we can't attack again. So 1006 again cannot attack. He's suppressed, and he took a casualty. So he still can't move. So he's still in deep crap. He is still in deep crap. And this next truck will make his attack on 1006, so he needs 6s. And he got 1 hit. And he still has a defense of 3. Nope, he'll take the damage. Mobile. Suppressed. Ready. Exposed already. And his commander is now killed in action. So I lost another commander. So now Fader now just died. So he's gone now. So now he has no commander there, the machine gun team. So they just killed that commander. Wow, he is really, they're taking some massive hit there. Unbelievable. That's really, really doing it. Those are Mets fast score rolls. Yeah, if you want to say so. Okay. So that's their turn. And again, we take some hits here. We better take out, we got 3 units here. We better take out 3 units. All right, so it is our turn on battle 3. It's our turn on battle 3. Let's see, 1006. He's immobile and suppressed, so he can't move or can't shoot, so he's automatically taken out there. 9, get rid of that machine gun team. They have bad juju. I know, right? 922 is my machine gun team. His HE attack is a 2, and he's going to attack one of these trucks. So he has a 3. So we need 3s to hit it. So this 922 goes after this truck. He needs 3s, and he hit both. The truck's got 1s, but he's inside Bocage, so he needs 2 defense, and he's gone. Burp. And we get rid of that truck. His attack is done. Now 902, he's going to go after this truck unit. 902 is my rifle team. His HE attack is 6. I'm still going to have him go after the truck, not the half track, because it doesn't really matter. So 902 is going to go after the trucks. 902 has a 6, but he gets +1 from the commander, which means he needs 5s. And he hasn't hit nothing, I think, this entire time. A 2 and a 4, and he can't hit nothing. The Panzer I is going to... The Panzer I, I think, is just going to... Should I move there and try to get closer? But I got the rifle teams out there. But the Panzer I can take more damage. Got to take out the other rifle teams. And if I don't move him, then I'm going to have to waste another turn. I'm already running out of turns. If he moves, it's going to be -1 attack. I think I'd rather just take the truck out, and hopefully maybe they'll move in closer. In order to eliminate the battalion, I have to get it down to 3 units. So I have to destroy, there are 9 on the board, I have to destroy 6 more before battle 5. And I don't know if I can do that because he can't attack and he isn't hitting anything. I'm going to move him here, and he's going to take the road move and move here. He can only move once, but he got a free movement roll. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to have him attack this truck unit over here and try to take pressure off that machine gun team. So I'm going to let this one survive, but I'm going to see if I can take one out. So it's 151. He's a Panzer I. He's -1 attack when moving, so he needs 7s to hit this truck. 9 and a 4. He got 1 hit. The truck has got a 1, but it needs it. But the Bocage gives him a 2. So a 2 or lower, the truck will survive. He does not. And we got rid of the truck. So that should take a little pressure off of here for now. And his turn is done. And that is that turn. So we've eliminated 4 rifle teams and 2 trucks. And we're now approaching turn 4. This has got to be a very important turn. So we have no fast move. We roll for enemy movement. So let's see what the Polish will do. It's a 4. They stay put. 3 to 4. They're not reduced to half yet. They're 7. So, and they're right now they have a total of 8. So they're not -2. So they stay here. So tank, AT, and armored cars, there are none. Rifle, adjacent cover. These rifle units, there is no adjacent cover for them to go, so they will hold and they will not attack. These two over here, because there's no adjacent cover for them to go to, and they are not within range of the Panzer I. The half tracks that move adjacent cover. This half track, there is no adjacent cover to move, and he cannot attack, so he will stay put, as well as him. They will stay where they're at. This half track, however, these 2 half tracks can attack. They're not going to move an adjacent cover, but these half tracks will attack. And let's see. The half tracks have 1s, so they're going to attack the highest AP attacker, and that's this rifle team 902. So 902, they're going to attack 902 because the AP is their danger. So the half tracks need 8s to hit 902, a 3, and a 10, so they get a hit. And 902 has a defensive 2, and he survives. So one finally get a roll our way, so that half track doesn't do it. This half track will attack 902 as well. So he needs 8s. And he gets a 6 and a 3. He misses. Finally, this truck will go after the most dangerous HE attacker, and that's 1006. So 1006, and he is exposed, so he needs 6s to hit him because he's still exposed. I haven't moved him, so he needs 6s, and he got 2 hits on him. And 1006's defense is a 3. And he gets, goddamn. So it's exposed, is already used. So once again, he's immobile. So again, he can't move. And we pull another casualty. So that machine gun team is gone. Unbelievable. So 1006 is now gone. So I've lost 2 units in this battle. I've lost 2 units in this battle. So he is toast. I don't have to worry about purchase, but if I can destroy all 3 battalions somehow, all right. If I can destroy all 3 battalions, then I can maybe get some help. Because remember, I don't get any weekly SO points per week. All right. So that is it for that. And of course, this truck is not going to move anywhere, and he can't attack this guy. So that is it for the Polish forces here. It's getting precarious for the Germans. Yes, it is. All right, we've lost 2 units. And we've not brought him down to half yet, but we can bring him down to half if we can do it here. So, all right, so it's our turn now. 151. He's going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and go after the guys in the bocage. He's got to. So 151 is the Panzer I. His HE attack is a 6. He's going to go after the truck here. So he needs 6s to yank out the truck. He got 1 hit. The truck is a 1. He's in the bocage, +1. He needs a 2 to survive, and he doesn't. Brr, brr, and we get rid of the other truck. So the truck buys the farm. So now, with that truck gone, we have now destroyed half this battalion. We've now destroyed half the battalion. So now we have our rifle team, 902, who hasn't hit a thing. So even with 5s or lower, he can't hit anything. And he has to move into the bocage. He actually has to move in there because we have armor-piercing units in here, the rifle team. So he's got to move in there. He has to move in there. So 902 will move into the bocage. And 1 stress if move and attack. So we get to stress. So a stress goes on the rifle team. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. They can't move. They're immobile. Oh, that's right. They're immobile. They can't move. He can't do anything. Can only attack AP at range 0. He cannot move. 922, which is the machine gun team, he can move, but he can't do any damage to the half tracks because he's armor, because he's HE2. So 922 is going to, moving him into here doesn't help him, so he's going to move over here. And 902 can't attack. This is going to end. I do not think we'll be able to destroy this battalion. So all my units have moved. There's no attacking, so that's it for that. We now go to the final turn. Now, we've at least destroyed half the battalion here. Probably I learned I did not have enough units to beat this, but they got some awesome rolls. They got some real awesome rolls here. So we now move into the 5th battle turn. So this will be the last turn. So we have no fast. So let's see what they do. But they are now reduced to half. So now it's this roll -2. It's a 4, now it becomes a 2. So now tank, anti-tank, and armored car is a cautious advance. But there are no tanks, ET, and armored cars. The rifle, the half, and machine guns will hold. So the rifle units here will hold. They're not in range of anything, so they cannot attack. The half tracks, these will hold. They cannot attack. There's nobody in range. These, however, can. These can attack. So the half track, they're going to go after the rifle team because of the armor-piercing 7. So they're going to go after 902 here. So half track needs 8s to hit the rifle team. And they get 1 hit. The rifle team 902, defensive 2. And he survives. No damage. This one needs 8s. And he got 1 hit. And he needs a 2 for no damage. Nope, he's going to take a hit. And he takes a casualty. So 902 now just took a casualty. So he takes a casualty, but he is okay. So he is okay. So he takes a casualty. And that's their turn. We cannot destroy the battalion. There is no way to destroy the enemy battalion. They are down to half, but there is no way to destroy the enemy battalion. And when you're down to half, the battalion pretty much this stays on the board. So this battalion at 10A, he would be flipped to half. He would be flipped to half, and And remember, also these guys, enemy rifle gained +2 on attack rolls at range 0, but none of the enemy rifles we were not in range 0 against any enemy rifle units. So that did not come into play for these dismounted troops. So we cannot, there is no way to reduce these guys. There is 7 points on the board. The most we can take out is 3, which leaves 4. We have to get them down to 3. There is no, so the only thing I would do would be I would probably get some kills, but that's about it. So that is about it. Well, there is no way I can destroy the battalion, but we'll go ahead and see what happens. And we can't do it anyway. 151 will go ahead and attack, and he'll go ahead and take out this truck because he's HE. So he needs 6s to hit the truck. And he got 2 hits. The truck needs 1s, and he's gone. So we take out the truck. 922 is the machine gun team. His HE attack is 2. He can't attack anything. There's no HE in range. The rifle units are over here. So he will not move and he will not attack. 902 is the rifle team. His armor piercing attack is 7. Since it is the final move, we'll move him into the bocage because he can move now. So he gets -2 attack when moving, but he gets +1 from the commander. So it is going to, his AP attack is 7, and he needs 8s to take out a half track. And he misses completely, and he was absolutely terrible. I don't think he hit anything. Maybe he got something, but he was awful. With 5s or lower, he couldn't hit nothing. And his attack is done, and that will complete the battle. Now, we can still get the 10 or so points if we destroy 3 battalions, but we complete the battle. This battalion is not destroyed. It is reduced by half. So we flip this over, so I know it's still at half strength now, which means we can face this battalion again in another week, or I can face it, another battle. I think it says, I don't know. I mean, I could only do 1 to 3 battles. I think, if I'm correct, I don't think I can do 4. If I could do 4 battles, I can maybe do something here, but I don't think I can do 4 battles. I think 1 to 3 is, I think 3 is the most battles you can do. I think 3 battles is the most. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can go any further. Each week, you will need to attack 1 to 3 enemy battalions to do well in the campaign. See, it says here, assigned Steeler fan joins us, 3 a week max. So I understand that, but it says each week you will need to attack 1 to 3 enemy battalions to do well in the campaign. It does not say you can't attack, you can't do any more than 1, you can't do any more than that. But I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and say 3 as high as we can go. So that's it. This battle is over. We eliminated half the battalion. Unfortunately, the Polish got a lot of good rolls, and maybe I didn't spread the forces out well enough. Maybe I should have put another unit over here and didn't send everyone, because they all went into the bocage, and my machine gun unit just got crushed. So he just got crushed. So we get a minor victory by destroying half the battalion. So we'll actually get 1 victory point for it. But that's about as good as we're going to get here. The next attack will be tomorrow will be against 12A, and 12A is going to be against a Polish scout group, which only has 2 tanks, 2 armored cars, and 2 rifles. So that's going to be the next attack, which will be against the scout group. So that's it for me here. So we won a minor victory against the Polish forces here in cutoff in this first week of Poland Mokra 1939, and I guess that's it. So a minor victory, but we'll see if we can do better in the next battle. But we'll be going up against a few Polish tanks, and we'll see how we do. So that's it here for me, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Steeler fan, I'm sorry you didn't stay the whole time. It's always good to see it. It's always good to see you here. Don't worry, Matt. We're about we're 10 days. We're about 12 days away from 1981 opening day, guys. So I know everybody's waiting for more baseball, but I'm having fun with World War II. I just wish I get some more views for World War II and for Arkham Horror. But like I said, I guess it's not everybody's cup of tea, but this is my favorite time period. And these games are fun. These games are fun. I think these are fun. It's too bad I don't have more of a war game following. But maybe for somebody, maybe if I know Tony's Board Life gave me some help there. So maybe he can go ahead and spread the word to some of the war gamer guys out there to maybe watch some stream of Tiger Leader and such. So we're back to Tiger Leader for this campaign, and then we're going to go back to U-Boat Leader to see what we can do in the Battle of the Atlantic before we move on to France 1940, which is going to be the next Tiger Leader campaign after this. Brian Patterson, Steeler fan, and Tony's Board Life, thank you for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way off the battlefield. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys, and we'll post in the DVGFB groups. You know what? I'm going to have to, but I don't want to spam them. That's the thing. I don't want to spam them. The one thing, remember the one thing that one of the old Inside Pitch moderator said I was spamming Inside Pitch games. I don't want to spam them, but maybe what I can do is I'll probably put one video up there and see if I can get some. That's a good idea. I'll put one video on the Solitaire War Game site and one on the DVG site. I'll just share the Solitaire video because I'm not going to put this in Universal Baseball Association. I'm not going to put that in there. Not because I don't think Tony does not have a problem with anything I put in that group, but I'm not going to put it there because it doesn't belong there. But I'll go ahead and put this maybe on the DVG Facebook group and the Solitaire War Games and see if anybody would like to check it out and, for a stream. Or Consim World. That's another idea too. So I can get more of a war game following. And who knows? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Week 1, Battle 2 of Poland Mokra 1939 campaign, cutoff objective. And we're going to go up against we're going to go take on a scout group tomorrow. Smaller group. Probably won't be a large battle, so we'll see what happens. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you later.